moments you remember. The games you can't forget. Marawa Sports worldwide on 947, Wooma FM and Rise FM. Powered by Hollywood Bets.
Well, this is the World Cup update on hashtag MSW, powered by Rexona. It won't let you down. And one thing about letting people down, the Slovenian referee has been selected. He is Slavko Vincic. He's going to be taking charge of Sunday's FIFA World Cup final between Argentina and Spain in New York's MetLife Stadium. The 46-year-old from Maribor described the appointment as an incredible honor, admitting that he was left shaking when informed by FIFA referees, Chief Luigi Colina. So Vincic said that he was proud, though, to represent Slovenia on football's biggest stage, and also praised his officiating team. That's going to be part and parcel of it. So their support throughout the entire career and also the tournament. He also paid tribute, though, to his family, acknowledging the sacrifices that have been made to help him reach this milestone. And what a moment. So, yeah, big up there and good luck to the referee on the day, on the final. Slavko Vincic.
So, first of all, shock, then happiness. I was shaking. So it's an incredible honor to get the World Cup final. It's something that it's only a dream for a referee, for a young referee when it starts. So I'm very proud of myself, my team. And yes, I'm still thoughts are too much. First of all, it's very difficult to put everything in words, but I'm very proud to represent my country, Slovenia, in the biggest sport event in the world. So, yeah, I'm very proud. My team is very proud, and we will do our best. So, refereeing is everything about the teamwork. So, without them, without Tomaž and Andraž, this is not possible. So, I'm really happy that I have them through all my career, to our career. We are really a good friends, good team, and thanks to them. Of course, it was my family. So I still don't have an answer because it's night in Europe. But yeah, they are my first thought. They sacrifice a lot through my career. So I'm really proud where I'm now, and thanks to them also.
Well, a very proud man who's going to be having the entire world watching him and his performance, refereeing the final on Sunday. Where are you going to be watching the final? Please do share with us because, like I said, we got 4 incredible analysts, all of them former greats on the field of play. When it comes to football, you couldn't really touch any of them. And when it comes to analysis on television, you can pretty much say the same thing. I call it the 2026 FIFA World Cup roundtable conversation. After a month of unforgettable drama, I mean, there's been breathtaking football, shattered records. There's been African pride. There's been history written across stadiums in North America. Well, we've reached the final chapter now of the 2026 FIFA World Cup. From the opening whistle, though, to the biggest showdown of them all. We've lived every emotion together right here on hashtag MSW. The late nights, yeah, the early mornings, the sacrifices, the celebrations, and also the heartbreak. But what a journey it's been. And that's why tonight we take a bit of a deep breath. We pull up a chair and reflect on one of the greatest World Cups and that the world has ever witnessed. And Africa, let's not forget, Africa stood tall here, guys. Underdogs became giants, legends cemented their legacy, and new stars announced themselves on football's biggest stage. And that's why joining us in studio is an all-star panel of football minds who have lived every moment of this tournament from different perspectives, of course. I mean, former Banyana captain and coach, Uspiwe Dludlu, my coach. Hey, she's here, dynamic as always. Former Bafana midfield maestro, Uvila. Spusiso Vilagazi is here. We got South African football, an African football icon. We claim him as South African because, you know what? This is his home. That's what he told me when he was last year. Hey, Solomon Kalu. He's also here. South African football legend himself, Teko Modise. And together we're going to relive the defining moments of the incredible World Cup, and to discuss what it's been like covering the global tournament across the grueling time zones and odd hours and assessing this, that, and the other as we build up to the big final. So, lady and gentlemen, welcome to the show.
It's good to be here.
Thanks for having us, bro.
There we go.
Okay, Villa, now that you've caused the trouble, who's going to win on Sunday?
The guys are looking at me.
You asked, you said drum roll, so the drum is rolling in your direction. Who's winning it?
I think Argentina is going to win it.
Why?
I think for me, them having to come back each and every time when everybody's been writing them off, being pushed against the ball so many times, and they keep on fighting back. That relentless having to fight back again. And I think for me also, when the quote has been said that this is the last one, it keeps showing up. And the scores, it keeps showing up with a young generation. And also he keeps coming. Not only him, but the team itself. I mean, under Scolari, Lionel, the coach, they've been simply amazing for me. And I think for me, he's been underrated for what he has done. Because of it's a team that has been together in Qatar. And also it's a team that has said it's not going to do it within this one. And then now they're finding themselves having to be in the final against the mighty Spain. So I think for me, he's got a big opportunity to do a back-to-back.
All right, so Simon Cully, you've heard now, he says it will be Argentina 100%. Are you convinced after the game against England, the fact that England were just, minutes away from winning that, and they messed it up?
I mean, Saibona.
Unjani.
No, I mean, if you see the way Argentina have been playing, it's a team that every time people thought they finished, they're dead. But they always come back and fight as a team. And that spirit, I think, getting to the final when anybody expect them to be there, I think they're going to take that one for sure. Because the coach, as he say, the coach built something. If you follow them from 2000, since they won the first Copa America, this team been fighting. They changed player. Di Maria left. They brought another player. They're always that spirit. They're fighting with what they got. And they have a maestro who know when to dictate the pace of the game. So I think from what I see, I think Argentina going to win that World Cup.
All right, so Argentina to lift it. So we got two on to the one side here. I don't know about the two who are sitting on the other side here. If they're going to be going along the same line. Coach Lulu, good to see you. Welcome. And are you agreeing with both Sbu as well as Kalu?
Donna is looking at me and saying, Shodi, you better go first.
Ladies first.
It's difficult to say Argentina won't take it because if you look at the squad, 17 players that won it in 2022, they're here. And all of them are impactful in their team. You know, the starting lineup, the subs, and the coach has evolved in the 4 years. And being able to see what they are able to achieve. World Cup is great, and it's an extra game. It's 8 games now. It's no longer 7 because it's 48 teams. They've played African teams, South American teams. They've played everyone. They've played a Cape Verde team that says to you, excuse me, do you know who we are? You know, and they've showed different characters. And obviously the bad publicity that has come with it as well is that Messi's favored. But for you to be favored, you've got to work hard. And that's what they've been able to do. 39-year-old is doing that. Obviously, Siaipera, the other GOAT, Ronaldo, and saying he's 41 and he's been there. But we felt Messi's energy from day one. He's one of the top scorers. And what makes it easy for us to say Argentina is susceptible of taking it more than anyone is because everyone is playing for Messi within themselves. When they know 10 minutes is not going to show up, the next 10 minutes they show up for themselves and for him and for the country. So it's difficult really to say Spain is going to have it easy. Though it's two teams that are playing the same almost type of football, but Argentina has more great aggressiveness and abono matrikwane also bana butrikinyana obuthize base South Africa bana
Spain has got that. You know, they've got a couple of players who have that streetwise, that ability to do your tiki-taka type of football. Don't you think at some point that balances out? You know, they started off differently against England. They were a bit more rough. They were putting in the hard tackles. They were pushing. They were getting away with a lot of the 50-50 situations there. Do you think Spain is not capable of cancelling out that ability for them to start off more physically, or do you think from the get-go it's going to be an exciting, entertaining final?
I can't attest for Spain. I haven't seen their aggression. They haven't. I don't think they've been pushed enough to show us what Argentina has shown us, because Cape Verde came in and they pushed Spain in the first game without Lamine Yamal being there. They almost looked like tame, and everybody started doubting them to say, are they drawing against a very good Cape Verde side that was playing a low block? Vozinha gained how many million? More than 10 million followers because of that Spain game, and again, Spain has been a team that has been looked at to say, they are not good enough. Yes, they've got tiki-taka, but what have they proven? But they are the champions of Europe, and they've won it in 2010, and the similar style that they won it in 2010 is showing up again. So maybe they might be the only team that can actually stop Argentina, simply because they don't shy away from their culture.
But
and
you're
style.
saying Argentina are going to take it?
Yeah, gune 60-40, 60 Argentina, 40 Spain, and they have to work hard for the 10% to make it 50-50, push it to extra time and maybe penalties.
So as we wrap it up there, it's an Argentinian 3. Teko Modise, you are the only one that's left now to say, but I heard what you said on television. You were talking about the handover from Lionel Messi to Yamal.
Yeah.
So you said that the handover will happen, but it will happen with Lionel Messi carrying the trophy. Were those not your words?
Hey, Robert, now Bobugel. Yeah, look, for me, I just have a different view a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I'm a Messi fan. If he wins, because in football, we want those records to be broken. If he wins, I don't think any footballer will ever see him breaking that record.
Yeah.
And he's already immortal, so you can just imagine after winning this one as to then where he will be placed in football. But yet again, when you look at Spain, you look at a team that, like Shoti said, it comes in as champions. The last time they came in the World Cup as champions in 2010, they won it, right? And you look at maybe 8 or 9 players from Barcelona, so they're very, very influential as to then how they play, the identity of Spain. They went back to that. But also, Spain only thrives with a team that really likes to press high, likes to win the ball high, but Argentina doesn't. So then Argentina, you expect Argentina to normally play the way they do. Possibly Spain will be more frustrated because they will be having the ball without penetration, right? And then of course, from a Spain point of view, maybe you're expecting Yamal to stand up, you're expecting Rodri to do what he did against France, but France has got a different identity to what Argentina has. Yes, I still want Messi to win, but also I would love to see him passing the baton to Yamal as a player that will be carrying Barcelona going forward, honoring Messi by wearing number 19 at the World Cup, wearing number 10 in the club level. Just imagine the picture or the images of Messi actually changing number or changing jerseys with Yamal, and Messi being crowned champions, because I think they do have the pedigree for the World Cup. They do have the players. Spain, they are very suburban, man. They're very nice.
Yeah.
A matches boy. Yeah, they're playing very, very good football in the eye. I don't think they will stand the intimidation that Argentina will have. And Argentina, they do that on purpose, just to take you off the game. And I think it's going to be very interesting to see the character, because the same character that will be questioning Spain, the same character that will be questioned Lionel Messi 2022 is he a really, really leader, which he showed us against Netherlands when they played against Netherlands. So maybe this game might actually show us as to then maybe Spain does have the character to be able to withstand the aggression that Argentina will have. But at the end of the day, I think it's going to be a game of small margins. I think Messi has shown us that he's a decider. We haven't really seen a decider from Spain. We're still waiting for that. But let's see. But I still want Messi to win, because he never said that he was back. He's been here. He's delivering on the pitch. And as much as we always look at his age as 39, but we forget as to then the talent that he has. I think we sometimes put the age first besides the talent that he has. And now he's adopted this new style, or this geniusness that he has, by drifting to the right-hand side where there's enough space for him to actually put crosses in. And with that, he has earned so much respect within his country, within his teammates. And for players like McAllister, players like Enzo to actually park their talent and work so hard for this guy, it just shows us then the mentality that they have. I don't know if Spain has. There's no Xavi, there's no Iniesta, there's no David Villa.
So you're not convinced by that? You know, when you looked at the heat wave and Rodri was...
Well, they have Rodri.
No.
It was just like a mishmash, that thing. It was
I saw
crazy.
the Ballon d'Or Rodri against France, but that was the only game that I saw the Ballon d'Or Rodri of France.
But if you go back to what Pep Guardiola said, I think it was in October 2025.
Yeah.
He said, you're not going to see Rodri up until deeper into the World Cup. Those were his words, because he knows what kind of a player he is and he works with them on a daily basis. So yes, we've all been disappointed to say, how did this guy win a Ballon d'Or when he's not showing us what it is that he can do? So here you are, guys, with 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 of them saying it's going to be Argentina that takes the FIFA World Cup on Sunday. What do you say? Be part of the conversation here. It's a once-in-a-lifetime rare opportunity where we have 4 of the most incredible football minds here in studio. And if you haven't heard, though, that Shield is now Rexona, a brand that you've trusted for years and years, is stepping forward with a bold new name. It is pronounced Rexona. It is simple, it's strong, and easy to remember. Now, this new name comes with a fresh new look and also advanced body heat technology so that it gets to work every time you move, keeping you feeling confident all day. It is a proud partner as well of Bafana Bafana and Banyana Rexona. It won't let you down. Now, that was a World Cup update here on hashtag MSW, powered by Rexona. It won't let you down.
Hashtag MSW live now on 947 Vuma FM, Rise FM, and Sowetan Live at the same time. Hashtag MSW.
The beauty about this is that we are talking everything to do with the FIFA World Cup ahead of the final on Sunday, and people are watching and they're listening and watching on the YouTube channel here. We had somebody and he says, Spain will win. Disagrees with everybody here in the room. Untlani Po Fishela also comes in with a contribution. Also just reading off the YouTube channel, says, I really enjoy Shorty's football analysis. You know, she's really knowledgeable, and you can tell that she was a captain and a coach. Says, salute to you, Queen.
Thank you.
Adding on to your many, many millions of followers and people that enjoy the work that you do, Leslie says Argentina is very dangerous, guys, unless they can bring Ramos to come and kick Messi. So they say that would have been the only solution. Grab him from the presidential box, put him in there, and let's see what happens. And then Ukabo says that, you know, if Spain plays, you know, the same attack that they went on for against France, they will take it away from the Argentinians, mark my word. Okay, so all of those conversations and more, do send us your WhatsApp voice notes here, guys. We got 4 of the brightest brains and the most brilliant of players that you and I have ever seen, and they've been, you know, mixing it up on the television. Solomon Kalu.
Yes.
I'll target you with this one.
Tell me, my brother, tell me.
Is it a done deal when they have to announce who the footballer of the tournament is?
I mean, for the 2 team in final, I mean, there's only one player who stand out since the beginning of the competition. He have 8 goals, 4 assists. There's no competition there.
So that one is finished?
No, it's done. I think for what he showed from the beginning of the tournament, by scoring. And now it's like, okay, I can do other things too. I can pass to my teammate. You guys say I'm the only one scoring the goal. I'm gonna share now, and he's doing that. So I think for me it's done. It's even if you don't win it in the final, he's the player of the tournament by far.
And if by whatever chance, and this is football again,
yes.
If by whatever chance we see a hat-trick from Spain, one of their players, I don't want to give a name.
Yeah.
It doesn't change your verdict in terms of the football of the tournament.
No, it really doesn't, because if you see the previous one where Mbappe have a hat-trick in the final,
yes,
Messi still won it, because it's about the whole tournament. It's not about just one game. And what he showed for his team is the guy driving that team to the top. And he's also assisting, he's scoring. And for what you represent for football in general, I think people are going to always pick him. And that's what we were talking with Teko.
Yeah.
For the Ballon d'Or, It's the same.
Is it going to be him?
But if he win this tournament, I think the debate is open, and then I think he should win it.
What about those people that were saying it's going to be Harry Kane because of the incredible season he had, playing in the Bundesliga? I mean, does he even now come into the equation at all, given the performance he put out against Argentina?
And for me, it's going to come down to the direct confrontation. We see what Harry did for his team, and we see what Messi did for his team.
So who would your top three be for the Ballon d'Or?
For the Ballon d'Or?
Yeah.
I mean, before the World Cup, I was thinking one player from PSG for sure. They won the Champions League, they won the league, and if they do well on this competition, like winning, they will be either Dembélé or it could be also Mbappe because he was playing well. But from now, I think it's open. I would say, yeah, Messi, he got back in the race again. He got back inside, and
so he's taken out Dembele. Dembele, there's no way.
Yeah, the issue is with Dembele. He's always gonna be Dembele or Mbappe because they're playing for the same national team. And for what we saw in the World Cup, Mbappe was the man driving that team. For me in Argentina, when you're thinking about Argentina, there's only one player. It's Messi.
Yeah.
So if they are there, he's the one who will come on top always.
Villa, I don't know. I haven't seen you in a long time, but I don't know if you are married, have been married, to be married. Do you have a ring?
Nothing yet.
So the players who are going to win on Sunday will get a ring, like they do in the basketball. So it's a different approach. It was announced, I think, about 24 hours ago that that's what's going to happen. And there's going to be 1,200 and odd now that will be sold. You know, FIFA has a way of making money. So you give 30 to the players and the staff, and then you sell 1,200 odd of those. What's your feeling about that? Because, the history of football, you all know, is about a medal, you get the trophy. Excited about that?
It was a sudden change because I've never seen that norm within our football history. So them having to adopt the NBA style, it was very much interesting for me. I was like, when I saw it, I was like, okay, we go into NBA, we go into the Michael Jordan, we go into the likes of Kobe Bryant, we go into that because you know how they are. I mean, with soccer and with football, you know how they are. They like to be unique, And I still wonder what was the explanation towards it, because for me it's pretty much unique.
Yeah.
And maybe it holds a different sentimental for them. I don't know. But yeah, they're always trying to be unique. They always try to be different.
To Americanize it, because yesterday we were talking to Coach Mission Integral about the impact that a halftime show is going to have. Because you can't just think about the performance. You got to think about the player conditioning. How much does that hurt when you add another 15 minutes on top of water breaks or hydration breaks or whatever it is? So if they go into extra time or penalties, you could be at that stadium. We could be watching for 3 hours. I don't know. What does that mean? Chat, guys, don't worry. I'm not going to come to anyone individually. We're having a conversation, a round table here. I think there was a time in South African football. Was it MTN?
MTN.
They did it as a once-off with the ring thing. But everybody went back into the medals.
Yeah, and for me, Rob, I will always say, like, when there's certain things in football, they need to stay traditional.
Yeah.
A medal means a lot because you have to walk to the podium and be given to you, and once it's on your neck, the proudness that you have, and within the ring, I kind of understand because of where the world is going, where football is, especially in America, because there's a lot of things that we've adopted from basketball, with all the breaks. 4 quarters in basketball, that's it. And for me is, yes, there's always going to be change, and it's always going to be very difficult to adapt to the change.
Yeah.
But it's just that in football, there's certain countries where it is a culture.
Yeah.
And certain things need to stay traditional. That's why when we know that, imagine if they change the look and feel of the FIFA World Cup trophy. And then they make it look. That's why Champions League has those 2 handles. It's a traditional
trophy.
Exactly. So certain things stay traditional. And I just feel sorry for the players that will be be in the final to wait in 30 minutes for a concert. And I strongly believe that if people want to see Beyonce, whoever that's going to be performing, let them go to the concert and we'll pay for tickets, not to the stadium, because people that are buying tickets, they're there to watch players perform, not an artist perform at halftime. Because now we're taking Super Bowl stuff, now we're bringing to basketball, to football. And I think that it's not gonna end well. I know that they're going to try it and see that it's not going to end well. So I just hope that it doesn't end well, because then those performances are going to happen on the pitch, where footballers as well in the second half then to come back and perform on the pitch. So now we need to wait for everybody to remove all the stages and players. Then again, he must come back and be warm again. You've got a 39-year-old. It takes forever for him to be warm.
To start the engine again.
So that's for 30 minutes food.
It's going to be the Ballon d'Or winner, so he has to find a way.
So they'll have to have bikes then inside then for you to be able to cycle then to keep warm, because it's going to be
like a
very
gymnasium.
challenging. Yeah, it's going to be challenging for players, because as footballers, I'm sure guys can relate here. As a footballer, imagine going to the game and you mentally prepared for the game, and as the game's about to start, they say no, the fans are still coming in. We have to stop a little bit. It just messes you up psychologically. So you can just imagine in a World Cup final, you want to try this thing. I don't think it's a good idea, and I strongly believe that musicians should stay at the concert, will pay tickets and go watch them. Let them leave football or whatever they call it, soccer. Let it be.
We are too late.
Vila says a soccer.
We are too late. Guna water break. So Ipola selling 4 quarters instead of the 2 halves that we are used to. Guna water break in between, and we've seen how much it has impacted teams. There's a lot of teams that scored immediately after the water break or conceded immediately after the water break. But Mina, let me bring a lighter note to it. A bit of change means more commercial value, more money and all of that. Look at me right now. A girl from Alex with changes. I'm sitting next to Tiko Modise, who is a superstar I used to watch on TV and embrace. And I'm here talking football right next to him. He's my colleague. There's Kalu on the other side from Ivory Coast. I get to sit across him and chat football with him. Those are the changes, unfortunately, that are there. Unfortunately, maybe in other ways, but
why are you
truly
leaving
speaking,
Vila out?
no, Nsaya.
Oh.
Nsaya. There's a player of the season across me whom I used to go watch events, Masio Sileso Dali Inter football with universities, and I get to sit across him and talk football at this platform. Because we are one, and so I'm just saying, Guti, that's where the world is moving. It brings about excitement, changes, and all of that. And I think the players already know, because of the water breaks and all of that, they accepted that the coaches need to be more creative, innovative, because football is entertainment. I used to entertain people at halftime, like Opatko Fani and all of that.
Yes.
It's just where it is. But I pelele America, Konalapo, Messi Chincha go to Portugal, Morocco, back to normal. And the rings also, like good basketball, they boast about, I've got 4 rings, how many do you have? And all of that. Each change gangane, okay, that's fine. But traditionally, I agree. There's certain things that need to stay the same, so that our great-grandchildren know this is what playing football at the highest level means. This is the medal you get and all of that. You might change the look and feel of the medals and all of that, but with all that I've said, change disrupts things a bit, because we get tired of the norm.
Oh, and have like a whole president of an entire country overturn a red card.
So
how creative
expect even more.
Whole president.
Absolutely, expect even more. I'm here and I'm saying that he made a mistake kicking him.
And sing a national anthem of the United States of America when they are not even playing in the final. I mean, all of this innovation. I said it during the week, guys. I said, you know what? South Africa got it right in 2010. On the 10th of June, we had a concert at Orlando Stadium. Archbishop Desmond Tutu was there, hailing and crying. There was John Legend. There was everybody there. Following day was the World Cup. That's the concert. So they've taken that idea and put it in the middle of a football game and said, so what must we do now?
And Kalubozo, because now when we have a World Cup, we have an opening ceremony and a closing ceremony. That's the concert that we need to see. That's the concert that we have accepted as footballers, especially in the World Cup. Why do we have to add more? I understand Shoti speaks about the commercial side of things, but the commercial side doesn't benefit footballers.
No.
It benefits FIFA. It benefits the organization. It doesn't benefit football. So if Beyonce comes there, they pay her whatever they paid her. It doesn't go to the players. But at the end of the day, the product itself suffers. The product is who? the players.
I just hope though, sorry Rob, I just hope though that the proceedings and the money because more eyeballs, more money, it also comes to women's football a lot more. So women's football so that she grow, we get half to that level. I'm okay with that.
They need a voice.
Yeah, the spills from the money that they make there, it must come there.
And there's the voice.
And the programs that are coming from the ground up, because we need to see the next Yamals, we need to see the next Messi and all of that. And
so you're probably going to be supporting the fact that it should be 64 teams at the next World Cup?
Not yet. My body clock does not function properly.
Well, let's go buy jerseys, guys, and put somebody's name at the back.
Hi, Robert. This is Gifting Kosian, Extension 4. Robert, I concur with all four panel there. You have the greatest there. You have the 3 greatest players I ever seen, and the coach, Lulu. Yeah, I agree with Donna. I'm a Messi fan as well, and a Donna fan as well. So I want Messi to win it. When it comes to Donna, I remember I've irritated a lot of Pirates fans last season because I bought my jersey and I printed Tiko Modisa 11 at the back. And the people were at my case, but I said, guys, I'm the one who bought the jersey. I'm the one who bought the jersey. You can't tell me not who to print in my jersey. Anyway, Robert, great show as always. Man, this one is the greatest one. This one is the greatest one. You have the great panel there.
Oh, thank you, man. Hey, they're buying your jersey and putting your name on it.
Hey, yeah, that's...
Somebody also bought Argentina jersey and he put number 7, CR7.
Oh, are you serious?
Yeah, the lady went to a
that.
store.
She went to the store. She bought
7.
Argentina and she said, I want number 7 or Ronaldo in the back.
And the guy that was printing, was like, are you sure? He was
for a fiance, I think.
I guess also that's the closest. That's the only closest way you can win the World Cup.
Right?
MSW live now on 947 Vuma FM, Rise FM, and Sowetan Live at the same time. #MSW.
Evening, Mr. Marawa. Evening to your heavyweights as well. Mr. Rob, you guys are forgetting that Spain's defense has been the best in the World Cup. And the biggest test they had, the biggest test for everyone really was France, because France was one of the teams that was going to walk away with the World Cup. So I honestly believe that Spain is going to, just like the 2010 World Cup, is going to cause an upset. It's going to cause an upset.
Good evening, Rob. Good evening to MSW listeners. This is Lawrence from Protea Glen. The final Argentina versus Spain. I think this one is going to go Argentina's way because of the never die attitude that they are portraying. And you can see that they don't back down. So Spain, if they have to put one over Argentina, they must have the spine of steel to get that. But I think Argentina is going to defend the title. Messi is going to have the second World Cup. Thank you, Rob. Good show as always.
Evening, Mr. Marao and the legends. I believe Spain will win 3-1 in the final, because Spain will keep the ball. Even if they are leading 1-0, they will keep the ball. They will never go into a low block. So they are a dangerous side for Argentina, who have a weak defense. 3-1 final score in 90 minutes.
Evening, Darop, and evening to your guests in studio. Darop, I feel Spain are going to take it. Spain, I think England was surprised by Messi drifting to the right and putting in those crosses. They know him as a left-footed player, and they thought maybe Maraga right, he won't be able to bring in crosses with his right foot, but he was able to do so, and both of them, fortunately enough, they resulted in goals. But I think the Spain will be better prepared for that. And Spain, I think they can also switch it up if they want to. They have a striker on the bench, which I think if maybe Spain were to find themselves under pressure, they might use him as a form of as somebody to find up top when maybe they find themselves under pressure, which is Upoha Iglesias. So I think with that, Spain has a little bit of an edge for me than Argentina. Argentina don't really know what else Spain can do besides what they've already seen, Gubo. But if Spain have seen that Argentina, with Messi playing a little bit differently from what they know, they can really, really try and impose themselves and try to win this World Cup for the second time. Croatia is always the rope, sure.
Friday nights, always about our beloved legends.
Yeah, beloved legends, not one, not two, not three, but four of them. Solomon Kalu is here in studios. Shodi Lulu. Yeah. A lot of love that everybody's getting on the social media platforms. The one and only Deco Medisa's here. Villa, Valdez is coming home. Valdez is home. Valdez will always have a home, eh? They're all here giving us insightful analysis. Maybe let's break it down to something a little bit more personal. Guys, I mean, I'll say this to you all. I've now known you all personally for many years. Solomon, great honor to have met you the past week or so. You've all done an amazing job for the whole of Africa to sit back and watch analysis on television. Sometimes we take it very lightly, the kind of homework you have to do to guide us through every step of the way of what analysis is all about. We take it for granted sometimes. I know you were joking earlier, Shorty, about the hours and what that does to the body. It's exactly that. So whether you're working on air or you're not, you have to watch the football. Yeah. Otherwise, if you miss a game, England are playing Argentina because you have a braai, then you're not going to give us any knowledge when it comes to the final. You know, football's a continuity type of thing. And I'm just saying, from me to you, and I'm sure on behalf of many Africans who've been watching on the African continent, job well done, brilliantly executed, and maybe just share how it's been for you on a personal level. Villa, I mean, for you, I don't know, is this the first World Cup for you?
Dream come true.
Yeah.
Yeah, dream come true. I think there's one time where I wasn't seeing my name on the call, on the email.
Yes.
And I was sad. Waiting for that communication to say you're part of the World Cup.
Yeah.
I was really, really sad. Really, really sad. And I was like, my name needs to be there because I wanted it. It was a dream.
Sure.
And I think there was one time I was having a conversation with Peko. He said something that was really, really powerful. He says, don't ever stop learning. Don't stop learning. Always watch games. Always watch games. You will be different from any other people. You'll be different. You'll be a separation. And as soon as I saw that communication, I was like, this is it. This is the moment. This is me now having to deliver. But it's not I, it's a group.
Yeah.
Because I need these people to deliver.
But it's your dream, though.
It's a dream.
So which game was that? That was the first on the list that now propelled you onto the international?
I gave Messi. I gave Messi the blessings. When I saw that moment that I'm going to do his game, I said, I'm going to stay on Messi.
Yeah.
If Coach Simpure stays on that, I'm like, hey, you stay on them. I'm staying on Messi. I'm speaking about Messi all the time. But more than anything, it's just following your game, watching it each and every time, making sure that we have to deliver.
It's relentless, though.
We have to deliver.
Yeah.
And you have to be obsessed about it. If you're not obsessed about it, if there is not a passion, you're not going to do it. You're not going to deliver.
Yeah.
But it's important, it's a duty for us to come in there and educate and make people realize that I didn't see that. That's our job. That's our duty, to come in there and say, I didn't see that. That's why you're there. So for me, it was the passion. And for me being in part of SuperSport, giving the opportunity, it was a dream come true.
Okay, let's give the Rookie World Cup. We love it because what we've seen you do in terms of the local football has got to transcend into international football and the World Cup, and that's one of the things that we've been, I won't say shocked. I know we've had conversations, and I deliberately ignored you when they said you wanted to talk to me. I said, no. Work. We'll talk afterwards. So you know what I'm talking about. And that's a beautiful thing. It's either you sink or you swim. Yeah. And you have the ability to swim from here to Kingdom Come and back. Solomon Kalu, just your personal journey as we head towards the final now. What's it been like for you?
Well, wonderful. I think it's the blessing. We're doing something that, we're blessed to do. I think with our own experience, we play the game. But coming here and talk about the game is very different aspect. Yeah. When you're on the pitch, it's not the same as when you're watching the game and talking about the game. We learn from each other because we have different experience of playing that game. And when we sit down and analyze the game, I'm trying to pick for everyone how they think about the game, how they approach the game. And I think that's what make it beautiful is the experience of sharing something we all love together. And it's special. And I'm sure many of the kids that watch us before playing and watch us now, they see something that transcending is the love of the game, and that is all about is sharing something special, and feel blessed about sharing that. And it's for me, it's been a wonderful experience. I coming here with and Super Sport in South Africa, coming since the Champions League. People watch me at home and it's like, oh, we love your transition. We love what you're saying about the game. And I think for me it's a blessing. It's always a pleasure to be around people who think about this beautiful game, something that helped me travel the world.
But you've been having fun though. I mean, Shorty's been getting.
Coach is killing it every time. They're like, who is that lady? She know football. I'm like, yeah, she played football before. So it's something very special to share with the guys and with coach. And it's always wonderful when we're watching the game halftime Argentina against England, and you can feel like we are in the stadium because we are enjoying every moment.
And you can tell, it transcends onto the set and onto the screens. And Di Matteo came here, he said he had almost pulled his hamstring because of all the dancing that you do. So, all I can say, Shorty, from your side, it's the same thing. Maybe just your personal journey, what's that been like? It's been a bigger, broader family. International stars have come through, mixed with the local guys. What's it been like?
I think for me, it's not even about the international stars and the local guys. For me, all of them are global because the guys I'm working with at Supersport, it's Supersport International.
Sure.
International. So meaning all of us are international. And the beauty of it is that they don't see me as a woman. They see me as a colleague. They see me as a woman that understands football. They see me as an equal to them. I know I'm not equal to them, but they've never, not even once, made me feel like I'm less of the gentleman's club. I'm part of the gents as well. And the knowledge that comes with it. You mentioned something important. Even when I'm at home, my son says, Mommy, you're not working today. Why do you have a notebook? I'm listening to Digo give killer punches quickly because I speak a lot. I listen to Kalu sharing the experience of playing at that level because I've never played men's football. I might have played with men. I might have coached men. And I'm listening to Di Matteo coming in and saying, Coach, you've got a point. I didn't see that. Sharing the panel with Bakari Sanya, with Babatov, he's closed off and you have to come in and say, hi, I'm Simpiu. And he's like, what's your name? And I must not feel offended by it because he's the bigger star than me. But being able to rise to the occasion and not feel intimidated. And the biggest thing for me also, Rob, has been being able to represent women in football that are not coming into the space to compete, but to complement the game that has been there and what has been set up by the male colleagues, analysts. Tiko has been in this game, and I remember when I came in, he said, "Should enjoy." Bua polo, tseba polo mfethu. Bua polo, skar bora o tlisetse di politiki, no. Just speak football, and I've done that from day one, even with you being there from day one, for me. So this is my second World Cup, the men's. I did the 2022 one, and I'm doing this one, being with Amanda in that panel. For us, it's like, girl, we're doing this. And it's so much fun where you come in, you get to dance, you get to enjoy and be part of the world that I've never played in, but I'm a part of.
But you guys got her so tired. She was going to come and join us. She says, can I just please go and sleep? Guys? I'm tired. And yes, Amanda, I know wherever you are, you're listening.
Yeah.
I've got to cut you off though, because I know, Deco, you deserve your 2 minutes, which is now 1 minute. Don't blame me. Blame you, very talkative.
You've got 4 of us in here.
Yes. You're getting paid to talk, right?
I mean, yet another tournament, yet another cup. You feature in it very prominently. What's that journey like for you, and what's it been like?
Rob, I'll say I'm very, very privileged and honored to be trusted with the work that we do. I've done the World Cup since 2018. I've done all big tournaments, to be honest with you. And for the company to trust me with the work that we do, I'm very, very honored. And we understand as to then the people that we represent as well. We're trying to open doors for footballers, current footballers, to understand that there's more spaces than just being a coach. And it's important as well, as much as not all of us can be coaches, but also just to share our perspective of then how we look at football. And also to share a panel with different personalities, with different experiences. It's always, for me, I think everybody that knows me, I always speak about education. We need to learn, we learn. And I learn every day from everyone. And to still have passion, of football after playing for so many years and retired many years ago, but still have the passion and the work ethic that I've taken from football. For me, it's a great privilege, and I just also want to thank everybody, that loves the game and comes to work prepared. And whenever they speak. Sometimes you have to speak, and I always said to everybody, I said sometimes you need to come in and speak from the heart. Sometimes you need to speak from experience. Sometimes you need to speak from a coach's point of view. It depends on what the question is. And then the people really love to hear our experiences and how we feel if we were in that position. And for the fact that we are able to share that to the viewers as well, and the viewers enjoying seeing us, but also love wearing suits, though, Rob. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool, right? But yeah, man,
you become a fashion icon now. So we all watch. GQ is wearing white. GQ magazine. It's white, with pinstripes
with
and
pink pants,
pants,
but
and
also
yellow socks.
But also, Rob, just to enclose, I would say also from the local guys, I felt it is my responsibility that for those who find me there to make them understand, we are from a football point of view, we're so used to being taught to compete. When we get into the studio, we need to complement each other.
Yeah.
And it's important as well to have those type of conversations before going on air so that we know exactly what you're talking about, because nobody's there to shine. We had opportunities when we were still playing, man of the match, football of the year, whatever the case might be. But when we're there at the panel, we're there to actually deliver a product that viewers at home were able to enjoy and watch.
All right, so your earpiece is saying 5, 4, 3. We are overtime. So before I lose another job here, guys, let me say a big thank you to each and every one of you. Like I say, you guys have done more than we could ever have asked for. And we listen to every word, the guidance we get from you. So enjoy the final. All 4 of you saying Argentina to win. Let's see on Monday if they are correct as well. I won't mention you by name because I have to go. We are out of time. So guys, enjoy the weekend. Good luck to the Springboks as well. But good luck to Spain. Good luck, Argentina. We'll see you again on Monday. #MSW Marawa Sports Worldwide. Probably brought to you by Hollywood Bets.
The thrill, the drama, the action. Play the game again. Marawa Sports Worldwide on 947, Vuma FM and Rise FM. Powered by Hollywood Bets.